on their health coverage up to 50%, which has been an amazing thing for a lot of individuals. That's why there's so many people on this evening. We can also do security and automation, credit card processing for businesses, and also identity theft protection. Since everything went online, we are vulnerable and exposed with all of our information and our data, and we definitely like to show you how we can help protect you. Now, these are huge companies already: AT&T, Frontier, Spectrum, just to name a few, Vivint. And the reason why these companies were able to partner with us, because they saw an opportunity to reach the masses. And so what I love about our company, we are so blessed not only with our partnerships, but also with our charity and cause. Near and dear to my heart, Project Feeding Kids is the charity that we represent. We are partnered with Feeding America, where every time we get a service and connect it, we get to feed a child. And every time our customers pay their bills, the company then donates meals and meals to Feeding America, as well as Food Banks of Canada, every time a customer is acquired. And so that's why a lot of people do their services with us. So this is our simple business model, okay? ACN, like most service providers, is a huge company. We've bypassed media and internet marketing, which costs millions of dollars, and we go direct to consumer. What that means for our customers is that they have great deals and kickbacks, and for us, there is a huge opportunity to own an online residual-based business. And this is how we get paid. So pay attention, okay? We get paid actually 4 different ways. The first way is through connection bonuses, customer acquisition bonuses. For every couple services, there's an increase of a couple $100. These are unlimited connection bonuses that are paid to you weekly. Yes, I said weekly, okay? We also, on the personal side, every time we connect a service, we get 3 to 20% of the residual of the bill. And it is amazing for any customers that you acquire. Okay. Another bonus that we are able to acquire is if we refer affiliate partners or business partners to what we're doing right now. So just like yourself, you're taking a look at this. It's probably making sense to get paid on bills for the rest of your life. So every time you refer someone, we are able to earn $50 up to $300 every time we refer someone into the company. This is a very popular module that most majority of businesses are doing right now, is referral bonuses. And we have overriding residual income. So for anyone that you refer, you get 4% of any of the customers your team acquires. I love this. 4 different ways to get paid. Okay, and we do have different levels that start at what's called customer qualified. We'll teach you how to get this done immediately, all the way to senior vice president. You're going to hear from some of our leaders today and some amazing leaders who have accomplished great milestones. So how do you get started? It's super simple. So we have a global online business. It's only $199 to start. $25 a month for the business support. Okay, such a small risk. I mean, couple days ago we went out to dinner. Actually, we went to Disneyland the other day, and as you guys know how much Disneyland is, okay, we spent way more than this on toys, churros, and Dole ice cream. Okay, so you get a personalized website, you get all the marketing tools, complete business tracking and reporting, and you get complete support. As a previous business owner, and I know there's a lot of business owners on right now, can I just see a hand of how many business owners are on the call right now? Okay, you guys know that it takes a lot more than a $199 investment to start and operate a business. And that's what I absolutely love about this, is that if you're already a tenured business owner, this would make sense. If you're just getting started with your business, this would make sense. Okay, and they just launched ACN Perks, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I don't know about you, but I love a good deal and I love some kickbacks. And so what the company did for independent business owners who get started and have their own website, we get these perks from Apple, Priceline, Home Depot, okay? And it's they gave us some kickbacks, you guys. These perks are so amazing, where you can actually go straight to the consumer and get some great discounts and kickbacks as you're already just doing your regular shopping day to day with all the major stores out there. I love this. Okay, and so right now, you guys, just wanted to just take a few minutes to highlight a young lady who is doing tremendous things. I'm going to ask Miss Melanie Allen to just do her quick testimonial. She is actually a nurse out in the Detroit, Michigan market, doing some amazing things. She just got qualified, and we just wanted to celebrate her. Miss Melanie Allen, are you on the line?
Yes, Miss Charlene, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. That was really sweet of you. I am a believer of ACN. I have had wonderful training, step-by-step training by my mentor and my upline, Miss Robertina Boyd and Miss Stella Williams. They are in this with me 100%. I was really nervous. I've never tried to do anything like this before, but I'm telling you, you could just see right off of the first meeting that this is something worthwhile. And I really appreciate the training and also the fact that we can feed children. So I'm very thankful for this opportunity, and I'm ready to be part of this team, ready to get in there with everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Melanie. And can I ask you, do you have any previous experience in an industry like this?
None at all.
Great. I heard that you were a nurse. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much for doing what you do and being a medical professional. As you know, in these days, we definitely need that. So thank you for your service.
Thank
Uh,
you.
and you guys, that's it. I mean, Melanie is a great example of someone who had no experience in what we do and is seeing rapid success through our simple system, our simple training, and of course, the leadership that supports. And so, you guys, my part is done. As you guys can see, our business model is pretty simple. We get paid on services that we have to get, really pay for the rest of our lives. And so, I'm going to pass it over to the training portion to a gentleman I highly respect. He is my mentor, a great friend, and definitely someone I counsel with in my spiritual life as well. If you get a chance to work with him and sit down with him, or even just meet him through Zoom, you guys, you'll see why so many people are so excited not only to take advantage of this opportunity, but you'll get to see his servant heart. But he has a long line of wisdom about what we do. So I'm going to pass it over to top producing regional vice president, Mr. Jonathan Thomas, aka JT.
Wow, thank you so much, Charlene. Can we give Miss Charlene McBonewell a round of applause, guys, for that amazing overview of what we do, guys. I'm really excited. She got me fired up. I was like, man, where's that application? I'm gonna sign up all over again. And when I signed up 9 years ago, guys, it wasn't like this. I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't that. I'll be honest, ACN was good, but now it's like a no-brainer. Like she said, it's like, what am I doing? Like, I need to be in this business. So thank you again, Charlene, and congratulations to Miss Melanie Allen again for your accomplishment. I'm very proud of you and very excited for you. Hey, next stop, next promotion, we're ready to celebrate with you. So again, guys, you already know a little bit about the opportunity, but we're going to get into more. Okay, and we're going to get into the training, and the training is so important, guys, because no matter how great an opportunity, listen, every single person on this call is a customer of what we do, right? So we know it's a no-brainer, but even with it being a no-brainer, you got to know how to do this business. So that's what we're going to teach right now, is how to actually do the business. And guys, I got started 9 years ago. Like Miss Charlene said, I'm a regional vice president today. And when I first got started, my main reason was, listen, I wanted to, number one, get more time back in my life because my mother was sick at the time. And then I also just wanted, listen, the time freedom, but also money to go with it to actually help others and spend more time in ministry. That was my goal, guys. And through ACN, it has blessed my life richly. And that's mainly because I learned how to get customers, okay? And mainly because I listened to the training. So guys, without further ado, I'm gonna go over my topic. Now, first of all, like Miss Charlene said, take notes, right? If you got your camera phone, one of these things that costs about way more than this opportunity, right? But don't pay you like this opportunity. If you got one of these things, go ahead and take pictures and take notes, guys, because I'm going to go a little bit fast just to make sure we get into the rooms where you guys can go over your game plan. Now we're going to go over customer acquisition, and it says let's start making money today. Okay, we want to start making money today. And here's what I want you to write down. If you are new today, write this down. CQ, customer qualified, circle it. I mean, highlight it. I got a highlighter here. Okay, you want to highlight customer qualified. This is the position. Let me stop share for a minute because I want everybody to hear this. This is the position, the only time sensitive position. And this is the position that if you do not get to, you don't earn a single dime. Does that make sense, everybody? You don't get paid any bonuses. There's no residual income. So guys, when should you knock that out? ASAP, right? You want to get it done as soon as possible, guys. So get customer qualified right away. Don't wait on it. You want to get that out the way right away, guys. So going back, listen, you get paid on the services, but here's what customer qualified is. Write that down. It's 3 services that equal 7 points. Or you can also be customer qualified by getting 2 services that equal 12 points. And congratulations, you know, Miss Melanie, she got paid by getting customer qualified, right? She got her first direct deposit, which is $75. So everybody give Miss Melanie a round of applause because she did the first step was getting customer qualified. Congratulations, Miss Melanie again. But again, facts tell, stories sell, guys. See, listen, if you get promoted and you do this fast and you do it in 30 minutes, imagine you get on a Zoom with your friends and family and they say, well, that business you're doing, it makes sense, but have you made any money? You're like, as a matter of fact, I made $75 in 30 minutes. That's what you want to tell them, guys. Stories sell. I'm telling you, that is the key. Facts tell. Number one, where do the customers come from? Because people always ask this question. Well, JT, this makes sense, but where do the customers come from? Well, number one, they come from people who you invite on a Zoom meeting like tonight, and they say, you know what? This is amazing, but it's the bad timing right now for me. Okay, well, that's okay. They can become a customer, guys, and support your business. So those are number one. Number two are people you do business with. You know, I'm sure Miss Charlene, she has a hairdresser, right? Now, she's spending money at the hairdresser, okay? Right? Miss Manny's spending money at the hairdresser, okay? But at the end of the day, if your hairdresser ain't saying, listen, let me at least take a look at what you got going on to see if I can help you, then you may need to find another hairdresser. Does that make sense, everybody? Everybody you do business with, if they're doing your taxes, whatever they're doing, you're supporting their business, they should go around and support yours. So guys, talk to those people. Number three are friends and family. I love this approach. Write this down. If you're new tonight and you want to learn how to get customers with friends and family, what's the approach? It's favor, help, try approach. Guys, I'm going to go more into that a little bit later, but that is the right approach. Write that down. Favor, help, try. Write that down, okay? And then the fourth one, I don't even, you see the red, okay? It says main. The main source should be you. The last person you need to convince is JT in the mirror and say, hey, JT, man, you sure you want to be your own customer? Can you imagine you talking to yourself like that? This may be a different meeting if you got to talk to yourself like that. No, JT is going to be his own customer because JT has to pay this bill every single month for the rest of JT's life. It only makes sense that I get paid on my own service. Does that make sense? Not only that, but you get tax advantages. Talk to your tax professionals. You get tax advantages as a business owner. So write it off, guys. Get those write-offs, okay? As a home-based business, very, very important. Again, I'm not giving you financial advice by any means. I'm gonna put that disclaimer out there, okay? But talk to your tax professional. And I used to know taxes. Anyway, we're gonna move on. So think like a business owner, guys. That's what being your own customer does. You train yourself, you build belief. Listen, not only do you become your own customer and you know how to do the process, but now you can talk to people. And I want you to write this down. You wanna go from selling the service to sharing the service. Does that make sense? Go from selling the service to sharing the service. Because when you can share the service, that's not selling anybody. You're just saying, hey, listen, I got Vivint. Listen, I got Zoom Energy. I have the internet service. It's AT&T. I pay my bill just like normal. And then they'll become your customer, guys. Get paid on your own services. Now, take a quick picture of this. I'm not going to go too far into this. This is just showing you the points, and we're going to more about that in the compensation training of why these points are important. But remember, to be CQ, you have to have 3 services that equal 7 points. So remember, these points are very, very important. So definitely I focus on the best and most lucrative services, which is ID theft protection. Listen, it makes sense to either get a quarterly or annual, in my opinion. Okay, we can't force you, but number one, who wants a bill every month anyway, if you're going to get the service? And not only that, but who wants to pay less instead of paying more? If you get the monthly plan, you're actually paying more. So go ahead and look at the quarterly and annual, get it knocked out. Don't have to pay a bill every month. Now, electricity and gas, that's a no-brainer for us that are in Texas. If you're not in an energy market, of course, there's Vivint security system where you can get on the line with the rep and get a free quote. So get a free quote tonight. And then, of course, health impact sharing, guys, that is the most lucrative product. Listen, I got it. And that's what I'm saying. When you have, everybody take a look at that. I know it's a little hard with the little virtual backgrounds these days, but see, that's my card. When I go get a doctor checkup or go to the emergency room or anything, I just share my card with them. See, when you have the service, you can share what you do and how easy it is, and people will become your customer. So I have it. So that's what I would tell you guys. Now, there is a Zoom bonus. It is going away. It is going away. Every 5 Zoom Energy accounts, you make $200. So I want everybody to write that down, because this is separate from the actual bonuses that you get from other customers. This is a totally separate bonus that's in addition to that. So write that down. 5 energy accounts, 5 energy customers, whether they're electricity or gas, $200. Now, let's talk about Impact, guys. I'm excited because Impact is so important. It is our biggest product. And let me tell you guys, I'm a believer of Impact because I save $130 every month, okay? So I'm a believer, right, in Impact. It is health sharing, guys. You have to be accredited to submit a lead. Now, I'm going to share with you guys really quickly. Let me share my screen with you so you can see how to be accredited, because a lot of people ask that question. They're like, JT, how do we become accredited? Well, you go to ACN Compass. Write that down if you're new tonight. Go to acncompass.com. That is the most important site. It has all of the training on products and everything, guys. So you go to products and you go to Impact Health Sharing. Can everybody see my screen by show of hands? Perfect. So you go to Impact Health Sharing, and to get accredited, you guys see right here, accreditation here. Click there and then fill out your information, your email, and then they'll send you an email on how to get accredited. It's a very simple process, quick quiz. Definitely do that, guys, so you can definitely be eligible to get Impact customers and help people with their health care. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Everybody got that? All right, perfect. So that's how you get accredited. And then you can talk with your mentor and they will share with you exactly how to do that. So going back again to the presentation, the slideshow, guys, you want to get accredited, but the next thing after being accredited is you want to ask people, are you open to getting a free quote on your healthcare cost? Write that down. That is the magic question. Are you open to getting a free quote on your health care? Okay, that is the key. And here's what I want to show you. How do you do a quote? Well, here we go. I'm going to show you guys simply tonight. You're going to go to your website. As you can see, this is my website. Please go to there if you want to sign up your customers. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Don't go to this site if you want to sign up your customers, okay? Or I'm gonna get paid and you not, okay? So go to services right here, go to healthcare, All right. And when you go to healthcare, guys, it's going to pull up a different screen. There we go. Hold on. Let me make sure I go to this right. Can everybody see my screen, by the way? Everybody can see it? All right, perfect. So you go here to healthcare, guys. It's going to pull up a separate screen. And my screen is acting up. See, anybody can do this, y'all. It would do that tonight where it wants to do its own thing, but that's okay. You guys go to healthcare, it'll pull up a screen that shows you guys actually how to just put in their date of birth and actually do a quote, okay? And that is very simple process. All you do is put in the date of birth. It's gonna spit out exactly what the quote is on that person's date of birth and how many applicants. If it's just them or they have kids, you can put that in, guys. So you definitely want to do that to do a free quote. That's how you would do a free quote as far as impact, guys. Very, very simple. And then that way you can show all of your people exactly what they should be paying, okay? So going back, like I said, very simple here. There also are rewards programs. Now you heard one earlier, but here's what I want to tell you. You want to get free energy. Okay, Miss Manning, who you heard from earlier, has free energy. Okay, she hasn't paid an electric bill in I don't know how long. Okay, okay, she's smiling because she don't pay energy. Okay, guys, so what you want to do is get free energy. All you need is 12 either gas customers or electricity. And listen, it doesn't. If you're not in an energy market, it's okay. It's okay. You can actually get customers in other markets that are electricity markets and gas markets and still qualify for it. What they're going to do is they're going to send you a direct deposit right away. Okay. And every month they're going to send you a direct deposit of the average of those 12. So you want to get that done. And also we have rewards, guys, where you can get free ID theft protection, free subscription to that. You have to get 5. So everybody say get 5. I want to see that. Everybody get 5. Put up the number 5. Okay. So you get 5, guys. High five. All right. So get 5. That's how you get free ID seal coverage. And if you get 5 cell phones, 5 cell phone guys, 5 cell phone customers, imagine you can get free cell phone service. Okay. So that's available for you guys as well. So and that's not only available for you, that's available for your customer as well. So if your customer refers 5 to you, they can also get free cell phone service for life. Okay, so that's an incredible, incredible plan, guys. So moving on, and to wrap this up, remember what I said, I was going to go back to the huge favor approach with family and friends. And you want to use this approach. Now, let me tell you the wrong approach. Okay, the wrong approach is what I did. And what I've not any of you gonna do it because you all are the A students, but me on the other hand, I did it the wrong way. So let me tell you what not to do. I called up my mom and I said, hey mom, I started a business. I got this thing or this thing. That's what I said. And I was like, hey mom, you know, I can save you money on your bills. You know, I'm your plug, hook me up. Let me see your bills. You know what my mom said? Well, darling, I used to work for AT&T for 40 years. I'm okay. I'm good with AT&T. Oh, I'm good with what I got. It's okay. But hey, I tell everybody. That's what my mom said. And it broke my heart. I was like, man, what? My mom ain't gonna be my customer. I don't know if this gonna work. And my mom's the sweetest person in the whole wide world. Okay, I'm sure your mother is too. But my mom didn't want to be my customer. And then I called my mentor back and I said, hey, this thing ain't working. He said, well, did you use the huge favor? Did you use your why? Did you use that approach? I said, well, nah, I didn't really use it. He said, try it. And when I tried, I said, mom, here's the deal. I work 80 hours a week. You know, I have no time in my life. Right now, I know you're going through some treatment, your cancer treatment. I need some help, okay? I need some help to get more time back so I can spend some more time with you, be there for you. right now, this is the only way I can get this done. Can you help me out and give one of my services or any of my services a try? It would mean the world to me. When I did that, ladies and gentlemen, she said, well, why didn't you just say that in the beginning? Why are you trying to sell me like a salesman? See, that's what I mean, guys. You want to make sure you are using the favor approach, and it's just this simple. You want to take a picture. It's just this simple. Hey, auntie, I was wondering if you can do me a huge personal favor. What can I do? Hey, I'm working on a program. It deals with essential services. I'm trying to get a promotion by tonight, no later than tomorrow. Write this down if you're new. You must put a deadline, because if you don't put a deadline, they will tell you, well, yeah, call me next week. Well, call me next month. Guys, you want to put a deadline, and it would mean the world to you. At that end, just be upfront and let them know why you're doing this, guys. And again, if they ask questions, answer the question, but always go back to the favor. Well, am I going to save money? Well, yes, of course, the goal is to help you save money, auntie. But can you do me a huge personal favor? I'm running for this promotion. Can you help me out and just give me one of my services a try? It would mean the world to me. Always go back for the favor, guys. Always go back. And like I said, acncompass.com. You want to make note of that site, because this is the most important site for information about any product or any service. And also, here's my tip. Start with 2 services. Really get to know 2 services. Master 2 services. And then, because we have a buffet, master 2 services, guys, I promise you. And again, there is a way that we can get customer qualified. This is just the examples. You don't have to do it this way, but this is just giving you a few examples. If you're not customer qualified, how you can be customer qualified by the end of this call, okay? So with that being said, guys, my time is up. Here's the immediate goals that you want to do. The goals are very simple. It's number 1, get paid and get promoted. Write that down. You want to be CQ in 24 hours. That's the first goal. The second goal is for you to go executive team leader, and there's a bonus this month that is a $500 bonus. So you want to go executive team leader. And the way you get executive team leader done is you schedule a Zoom meeting. Write that down. We're going to talk more about that later on in the training, guys. So I hope my training served you well, guys. I hope you understand how to get customers, what's the psychology of getting customers, and how you can be a massive, massive customer getter, guys, like a lot of the leaders are on this call. So with that being said, I'm excited because I get to bring up someone I have so much respect for. She's doing incredible. She's out of the Detroit marketplace doing incredible things. And she is like my sister from another mister. And it's so awesome to train with her every week and to see her radiance through this Zoom meeting. So with that being said, guys, I want to bring up none other than Regional Director, Miss Estella Williams. Miss Estella, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Perfect.
All right. Listen, before I go any further, before I take another breath, I have to give it back up to Mr. JT. Mr. JT did an amazing job in sharing this information. And so again, awesome training. I wanted to, if I could just keep my same position and everything, I would want to start over again, but that's I'm sitting back here, I'm taking all kinds of notes. I'm just so excited with everything that you were sharing. So again, great job, Mr. I learned so much every time I hear Mr. JT train. So it's such an honor to be able to share this platform with you. And again, my name is Estella Williams. I'm a regional director. And a little bit about my background prior to my getting involved with the company. I was working 8 to faint building, I was working 5 different career fields: cosmetology, professional modeling, mortgage industry, and as well as the legal sector and a youth counselor. When I saw this information, I was chasing time. I didn't have any time, although I was making great money, I was just looking for a way to create a legacy for my family. And when this information was shared with me, I saw this as a viable way to be able to create a legacy for my family and be able to pass on something to pass on a legacy for my family, because I understood very quickly that if they wanted the things that I was doing, the different areas that I was working in, they would have to go to school and get those papers. So fast forward, this opportunity has blessed myself and my husband to be a blessing to countless individuals nationally and internationally. So we're so grateful. And it's allowed us to be able to meet and work with, valuable people like Mr. JT. So we're going to talk about the compensation plan. You want to learn it because it will motivate you. Now, there are a couple of ways in which we get paid here. Firstly, we earn residual income, and that's the ability to be able to do something one time, but get paid over and over again. Okay, so you guys, before we get started, yes, my screen is different. Okay, so they know how to sit up here and get their little screen, half with the, slides over here and half over here. I'm old school. I'm still learning how to figure all of that stuff out. So you guys bear with me, just watch the screen, okay? We'll get through this. So now, customer acquisition bonuses. This is the second way in which we get paid. Now, and that is what Miss Melanie Allen was able to experience when she got paid. She got a couple of customer acquisition bonuses to date, because not only did she become customer qualified, she recouped her initial investment by getting the 10 customers knocked out right away. So she knows what that feels like to start a business for literally for free. Now, residual income is something that's monthly recurring income, doing something one time, getting paid over and over. Now, I want you guys to take a snapshot of this slide here, because, and I'm not, this is really the key to really being able to make money here, because this is, if you truly hone in on these different milestones and set goals, this is how you can truly take your business to another level. See, when we say you earn 3 to 20% on your personal customers, this is the breakdown of that. So Ms. Allen currently is in the position to earn 3% on her personal customers. But as she continually moves up in the company, and just as you guys, everyone on this call, see 40 to 50 customers, 40 to 59, I'm sorry, is 5%, 60 to 99 is 10%, 100 and up is 14%. Once you get to the 150 to the 199, that's 17%, 200 plus customers, that's 20%, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the ultimate goal that we're all should be striving for in this business. Now, I'm going to do a hypothetical here to just kind of help you understand how powerful it is to be able to earn income with this example, with the residual income, personal residual income. Now, I want you all to assume that you had an average bill, $35 a month bill per customer. You were earning $35 a month per revenue, per customer. Now, firstly, I don't know about you all's household. I don't have a $35 bill in my household. Paper towel costs more than costs about that now, tissue and paper towel. So, let's be serious. So 100 services totaling 300 points with an average bill of $35, that would generate for you a $700 residual check coming in, direct deposit coming in month after month. And I want you to imagine what that could do for you. See, $700 on top of what you're already doing. But I want you all to plug a real bill in there. See, even with that 700, that could help out with a mortgage. That could actually pay rent or pay a car note. Depending on what you're driving, that could pay a very nice car note. So, but plug a real bill in there. I want you to plug an internet bill, gas and electricity bill in there. Plug your healthcare bill in there. I want you to plug your cell phone bill in there. And if you change that $35, you definitely have to change to $700. So ladies and gentlemen, imagine what the possibilities could be. See, you could change your area code, your country code. It could do a lot of things for you. You could set up college funds, trust funds, it could do a lot of different things. The next way you'll be paid is something called override. This is this next way in which we get paid is something called overriding residual income. Now, in order to start earning overriding residual income to get paid on your first and second level of your team, you must have 25 personal customer points. So we say, no, go ahead and knock that out right away. I share with everyone, set a goal of acquiring 60 within your first 60 to 90 days. Go ahead and set a goal of knocking out your first 75 points. Then you've already accomplished this goal. So through levels 3 and 4, you must have 50 customer points in order to get paid on levels 3 and 4. On level 5, you must have 75 customer points to get paid on your levels 5. Now, understand, if you have a team you're constantly building and your team is growing, but if you don't have enough customers personally, you're not going to get paid on those customers that are building on these various levels of your team. Now, once you in order for you to get paid below the 5th level, you must become regional vice president, which is what we're all striving to do. You guys see why, that's why Mr. JT is up there smiling. He's a regional vice president. So he's getting paid through infinity, ladies and gentlemen. The co-founders dropped the bottom out at regional vice president and senior vice president. Now, as a CQ, your first earned position in the company, in the compensation plan, that's what this position is. Now, in order to become a CQ, you need 3 services and 7 points, or 2 services that total 12 points. Now, customer bases, they are based on your customer on performance. So literally, it doesn't matter how cute you are, doesn't matter how nice you think you look, you have to work here. Mr. JT is over there laughing at me. We all have to work. It doesn't matter how good your makeup looks or how good your suit looks. You got to work. You got to put in some work. So please take a picture of this screen, and I'm moving us out of the way. In fact, I'm going to throw you guys over here at the top of my screen, I think, if I can do that. But please, okay. Didn't mean to do that. Mr. JT, I'm messing up too. Can somebody, okay. I'm all kind of messed up. Okay, please take a picture of this slide, because this is going to be, okay, yeah. Take a picture of this slide. This is going to show you the breakdown of how to acquire. We share with you 5 services and 10 points is $200. Miss Melanie Allen is, so you guys see her face, she's over there smiling because she got that $200, ladies and gentlemen. She's a happy camper. She over there, she's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So 8 services, 16 points. We keep them pushing, and come on, Miss Allen, we pushing on. Let's keep it going. 8 services, 16 points. That's an additional 400. 11 services, 22 points. That's 600. See, after that 5 services, for every 3 services and 6 points, you're going to earn an additional $200. So I want you to imagine possibilities. So just imagine the 12-month total of $4,800 of bonus money. 8 services a month, that's $400 per month, coming in month after month, whether you get out of bed or not. How many of you think you could, there'd be some days you might not feel so well? Absolutely. I'm not coming in today. I just really am not feeling the greatest. You just, all of a sudden, and see, the bigger the checks get, the bigger that, the more often you get, start having those situations. Now, executive team leader, if this is a hypothetical, ladies and gentlemen. So with the hypothetical, I want you to imagine, as an executive team leader, you have 10 CQs coming to your business. So you earn $50 per person every time a CQ, someone becomes CQ on your team as an ETL. So I want you to just imagine if you had 10 CQs this week or this month come into your business. 10 times 50, that's an additional $500 on top of what you're already doing. Now, to become an executive team leader, you must have 30 points. You can do it by yourself, or you can do it with you and your team. We suggest you do it with a team, because number one, there's a fast start bonus in place, just like what you're about to see right here, where you can earn additional income as you're earning that, as you're getting that done. So as you get started, when you get the 3 services and 7 points, there's a $75 bonus released to you if you become an executive team leader. So you need to have 15 points that comes from yourself personally. And then if you have 15 points that comes from your team, doesn't matter how many people it is, it could be 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. But 15 points must come from your team. Congratulations, you're going to earn an additional $425 for a total of $500. So right out of the gate, that's what's available to you. Anyone that's getting started here in the month of June. And I don't know why I'm not able to, okay, there we go. So as you can see, please take a picture if you choose to. For anyone that's new on the call besides Ms. Allen as well, these are, so instead of that 500, the 7 services that was, the 7 services and 2 is now 5, that as you can see, that $75 become 500. The 10 services is 2, that was 200 now becomes 625. As you can see, the money just goes higher. Instead of 400 now it's 825. Instead of 600 it's 10, it's 1,025. Regional coordinator, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. Regional coordinator, we have some regional coordinators on the line, some people who have earned the position of regional coordinator. I know Mr. Lamar is on the line back there smiling and shining, and Mr. Eric Smith is back there. So ladies and gentlemen, and I know we probably have some more regional coordinators on the line. You see these people smiling because at regional coordinator, they earn you earn $150 for every CQ that comes into your business. So I want you to imagine having 10 CQs or 10 customer qualified in business partners that come into your business. Let's just say you had this happen in a week, or it could be a month. We have people doing it in a week, but let's just be conservative and say you had it happen that would happen in a month. That's $1,500 on top of what you're already doing. Now, to become a regional coordinator, you must have 200 points. Now, you can do it by yourself or you can do it with a team. We suggest doing it with a team, but we all know everyone on this call is striving for 200 customer points anyway. But we still suggest do it with a team because, again, we want to build distribution. Now, if you do it with a team, you can only count 100 customers per team or per leg in order to get the job done. Now, regional director, I know we've got some regional directors, some amazing regional directors on this call tonight, like Miss Charlene, who did an amazing job in the outset sharing this information tonight. We also have Miss Manny said, who is that electric, who's getting all this free electricity. Miss Manny said, and I are on, I've been speaking to her about her regional vice president date, and I'm looking forward to her moving from us moving from regional director to regional vice president together. But as right now, there's some excited people on this call that are regional directors, because at regional director, up to $250 for every CQ in your regional director open line. So let's just say you have 10 CQs that get started on your team, 10 CQs times 250. That's 2,500. So I want you to imagine what that could do for you and for your, on top of what you're already doing. Because see, most people work this business on part-time basis, but there are some of us that this is what we do. But imagine being able to, imagine what you could do, the choices you could have. Now, 600 points is what it requires to, and a minimum of 15 personal points is what it requires to become a regional director. You can only count 200 points per leg. We teach or suggest that you build 3 teams or 3 legs, and you cannot count more than 200 points per leg from each team. Regional vice president. Okay, you all heard from him earlier. You all saw that smile on his face. Regardless, even when he's serious, he's smiling, because this gentleman, when I tell you, he's a regional vice president, but he's not just a regional vice president. He's a top producing regional vice president in this company. He's continually in the charts. So at regional vice presidents, you firstly, to become a regional vice president, you must have 3,000 points. Now, you must have a minimum of 15 personal points. Now, also you need to have 4 legs or 4 teams. And you cannot count more than 750 points per leg from your team in order to become a regional vice president. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the income at regional vice president and senior vice president is so insane. We cannot, because of income claims, we cannot share the income that is available at these positions. What I will tell you is that regional vice president and senior vice president, it places you in the top 1% money earners worldwide. So I can share with you, it is worth it to get to this position. And that's why we're all chasing the position of regional, chasing our dreams and chasing the goals of not only getting there, but taking a lot of people with us to get to these, because when you get to these positions, that just means you helped a lot of people. So ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure at this time to bring to the line the next speaker. This gentleman is someone I have a tremendous amount of respect for. He is a leader's leader. He is one of the most humble people I know and one of the happiest people, most down-to-earth people that I know. I just feel like he is my family. I love him so dear, and I'm so grateful to have an opportunity to be able to work with him. And so it gives me great pleasure to bring to the line now, out of the Texas market, none other than our very own top producing regional director, soon to be regional vice president, Mr. Marshall Stewart. Mr. Stewart, the call is now over to you, sir.
Wow, what a tremendous training, Ms. Williams. Let's all give her a massive round of applause, virtual round of applause. She did just such a phenomenal job, and that's why you're just one of the legends of this company. You've seen it all. You've been through it all. You've helped so many people have success, and that's why your team is winning. And it's an honor to partner with you to be able to build this together side by side and learn from you. And I know everyone on the line here feels the same. So guys, my name is Marshall. As I mentioned, or as Mrs. Stella mentioned, I'm out of the Houston marketplace, blessed to be a regional director. And I'm going to give you guys a lot of hope because my background is very, very simple, very basic. I come from the banking industry originally, and I did well until the last recession hit and it cost me my job. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had the rug pulled out from underneath you, but for me, it was devastating. I couldn't find another job. And thankfully, my older brother said, hey, let me come teach you real estate. So that got me into the real estate game, started teaching me how to make money for myself. That eventually led to ACN. And let me tell you, I thought this was just going to be a way to make some money. But what I didn't realize was the personal development and the person I would become through this company would change my life. I didn't realize that I would have so many incredible new friends that are on the same wavelength, business-minded, entrepreneurial, spiritually minded people. Some of the best friends that I could ever ask for and even never have a chance to meet in any other circle of life, I got here in ACN. So when I speak with passion about this business, it's because it's changed my life and not just financially. So I'm blessed to know and see all of you here. And my topic today, guys, is very, very simple. We're going to talk about building a team. You learned about how to get customers. One of the most amazing trainers, Mr. JT, went over how to get customers. You heard how to make money here from Mrs. Stella Williams. Building a team is what comes next. And when I first got started in this business, just like Miss Melanie Allen, I got qualified pretty quickly. And we're going to nominate this day as Miss Melanie Allen Day because we're so proud of her hitting the first promotion, the most important promotion, which is CQ. Okay, but when I first got it, I didn't want to recruit. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I was hesitant to recruit. And I told my mentor, I'm not sure if I want to, reach out to anybody and recruit. I just want to get customers. And here's what he helped me understand. And I want you guys to play along with me for a second as well, right? He helped me understand this. How many of you have either been married, dated someone, or just made a friend ever? Raise your hand. Okay, that's pretty much everybody. Everybody on the line here. Guess what? You either recruited that person or they recruited you, one way or another. So we're always recruiting, guys, and we're always team building. And especially if you're married or, working on a family, you're building a team, right? And that team's going to continue to grow, God willing. And that's what I want everyone to understand is this topic of building a team is what we do every day. And when we're building our team here in ACN, we should be excited about how blessed this opportunity truly is. So the first thing that we do after we get customer qualified, or even while we're getting customer qualified, is we want to set a date for our grand opening. We want to set that date for within 24 to 48 hours after we get started. And here's what you guys want to do. You want to set a date that works for you and your leader. Don't worry about everybody else's schedule and that sort of thing. Don't do what I did, try to call other people and say, well, when's a good time for you? You didn't do that whenever you were planning a wedding or planning a birthday party, that sort of thing. You don't call all the guests and find out when is a good time for them. You set the date, and whoever is going to come is going to be blessed to be a part of it. And you're going to make a guest list. That guest list should be a minimum of 100 names. But here's what my mentor taught me. He said, Marshall, don't make your minimums your maximums. Who on here wants to make some serious money based on what Miss Estella Williams talked about, right? How about making a list of 200 to 300 people and calling everybody? Let this grand opening be just that, grand. And the first people you want to put at the top of the list are the business owners, the people with home-based business experience who've sold makeup and pills and potions and all kinds of things. Great products, but man, they've never seen or heard a real residual income opportunity in their life like ACN, right? So when they can see what we can do here, it's incredible. How about our real estate people? Guess what? I'm a real estate people. Did you know that? Here's the thing about real estate. It goes hand in hand with ACN. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Every time we get a customer or a tenant or a buyer or someone into a home or an apartment, the first thing they ask us is, do you have any recommendations on how I set up my services? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. That's the thing. Real estate people, it just makes sense for. And then don't forget also in this season with Impact Health Share, don't forget your insurance professionals. How about this? Our regional vice president on the line, Mr. Jonathan Thomas, insurance professional. He understands. There's a lot of people who, are able to help a lot of their insurance clients and customers with Impact Health Share. But I'm going to give you guys another nugget. Miss Estella gave me such a kind compliment, and I love you so much for all those kind words. She mentioned me as a happy person. And I am. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. I got the joy of the Lord. I'm very excited about everything that's happening in our life. ACN has been a huge blessing. Don't forget about us happy people. Do you guys know anyone on your social media, your Facebook, your Instagram that's always posting these cheesy posts, all these feel-good messages, and you're like, not this guy again with his yoga post, whatever. Here he is, that sort of thing. Well, guess what? We need an opportunity to be able to help change people's lives. Happy people want to do something great to bless other people. So include us in that mix. And when you start inviting to your home, your online meeting, your private business Zoom, just remember that 50% of the people that say yes that they're coming, they're probably not going to come, and that's okay. It happens to me when I invite people to my birthday parties. It happens to you when you invite people to your dinner parties. It happens in every other circumstance when you invite people. So don't judge ACN any differently. 50% of the people that say they're coming, they might not show up, and that's okay. We're just looking for the ones that God intended to be there for that evening. And so to give you an idea of who you can reach out to and put on your guest list, take a picture or a screenshot of this. This is a memory jogger, and it's going to help you remember all of the people that are in your life that might be a great fit for your business. And I'm not going to go through every one of them here, but just know that this is a great way to get your list started just by asking yourself these questions. And you'll realize, man, I know a lot of people. Right now, there's words that work. And when you practice these words here, you're going to become a master, and you're going to be able to make it your own and sound very natural. And that's the thing. We don't want any robots here. We're not here to create people that are just following the script the exact same way, the exact same tone, that sort of thing. People love and know you for you. So use these words, but you want to infuse it with your personality and with great energy. And so what I want to do is I actually want to ask a good friend of mine here, Miss Rena. Miss Rena, if you don't mind, if you could come off mute for a second and just play with me for a second, I'm going to invite you, and I want you guys to hear how I use these words as I invite Miss Rena. Is that okay, Miss Rena?
That's fine.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining me. All right. So I'm calling up Miss Rena. I'm going to tell her, hey, Rena, how's everything going? How are you?
Everything is good. I'm good. How about you?
Good, good. Hey, listen, I just got a quick, quick thing that I want to run by you real quick. I know you're a busy woman, but do you look at other ways of making money outside of what you do for a living?
I sure do.
Yeah, I think we have to in this day and age,
Mhm.
right? But listen, for me, with everything going on in the world, a lot of my business stuff has been struggling, and I had to start looking for ways to make money too. And I came across a powerful businesswoman by the name of Manny Said, and she's expanding an online business involving essential services and healthcare. And she's going to be going over it on a Zoom call this evening at 6 o'clock. I'd love to introduce you, get your opinion, and see if this is going to be a great fit to work together. And so can you make sure to be available this evening at 6 o'clock?
Yes, I can. I can definitely be available.
Awesome. I'm going to send you the link. And remember, someone from her office might be giving you a call just to confirm the appointment, but I think you're going to love it. I can't wait to see you there.
Oh, I'm excited. See you on the call.
See you there. That's simple, guys. That was like what, 1 minute? If you just keep it simple and just invite people to meet the leader that you're working with, you're going to have a lot more success. And many people are going to have questions, and questions are okay. Don't be afraid of them. All we have to do is be new. We don't answer any of the questions, and we talk more about the person. So if Rena would have asked me, hey, well, can you tell me more about it? I'd say, look, that's a great question. I know it deals in essential services, and that's why I want to introduce you to Manny, because she's going to go over all the details tonight at 6 and answer any questions that we might have. Right? I know it's essential services, and I can't wait to have you on there. So, and if Rena was just really, really hard-headed and just had to know what it was about, I would then get Manny on the phone and let Manny lay it down and make sure that she totally closes this and gets her on the call, right? So you can do a 3-way call that way. But talk more about the person than the business, and they won't have as many questions. If you talk about the business by saying things like it's ACN, it's $199. We work with AT&T and DirecTV and Dish and Vivint and Frontier and blah, blah, blah. And guess what? You can be an executive team leader and a regional coordinator, regional vice president. Oh, by the way, it's 20% residual income, and you can make $200 for every 3 certain. If you start going into all that stuff, guys, people they're like, no, thank you, right? They just get turned off by it. So you want to talk about the person more than the business, and you're going to have more success by doing it that way. Keep it simple. And by doing that, guys, you're going to show other people that all we got to do is just learn how to invite, and we can make a lot of money here. So to wrap up, guys, those of you here that are hosting your Zoom calls, you want to, number one, have a professional background, have your camera on. You want to have lights on. You want to test your microphone, make sure your speaker's working. And our role as the host of that Zoom call is we want to just talk about the incredible leaders that we're blessed to work with. I can talk so highly about everyone that you've heard from on this call, because I know these are once in a lifetime kind of people. But those of you here on the line here hearing this training as well, I know that you're once in a lifetime people as well, because God designed you for a great purpose. And we know that this is going to be an opportunity that you can utilize and change a lot of lives in addition to your own as well. So I hope this training served you well. To conclude the training, guys, it is my honor to bring back the final speaker, the best one, the one we all want to hear from anyway. We want to have a lot of notes ready. And this is none other than my brother, someone who's changed my life just by being a great friend and a mentor, Regional Vice President, top producer, Mr. Jonathan Thomas. Mr. Thomas, take us on home, sir.
Thank you so much, Marshall. Guys, can we give Mr. Marshall a round of applause? Incredible training, guys, on how to actually invite and get people on your Zoom, right? So simple. And, hearing it from Marshall, he does so well at relaying the information and making it simple for anybody to see success. So again, thank you, Marshall, again, for that amazing training. And guys, I want to, first of all, give a round of applause to all the amazing speakers from tonight. We're going to wrap it up very quickly, guys. Give me 5 minutes, that's what I say. Okay, try to give me 5 minutes, because I want everybody to get into their breakout rooms to set a game plan and get customer qualified and get your next promotion and get paid. So that's the most important thing tonight, is to have a game plan set for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to go through the last training. The last training, guys, is mindset. Okay. And the reason why we talk about this is because, in my opinion, that is the main part of this business, guys. If you don't have your mindset together, there's nothing that will work. I don't care what you're doing, your job, your marriage, your this, your that. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm just speaking from the heart here. Guys, nothing will work without that mindset. So you have to have the right mindset. And the first thing I want everybody to write down tonight, the most important thing is why you are doing this. And it has to be bigger than money. See, if everybody knew how to make, listen, this call, everybody knows how to make money by show of hands. Everybody on this call, right? We all know how to make money. You either have a job or you have a business, right? Or you have maybe a side hustle, or you got 5 side hustles, okay? You know how to make money, but to have a residual income that gets you freedom, why do you need freedom? See, for me, I made money before I got in the ACN. I was in insurance, I did well, but I worked 80 hours a week. You heard my story earlier. What was my why? Well, my mother had cancer at the time, and praise God, she beat it, okay? By the grace of God. But here's the thing. How do I know that my free time, me getting free, wasn't part of the reason? Because it was me being there, supporting her. And some of you have children that you want to be there and support their causes, right? Their baseball games, their soccer games. You want to be there, but why can't most people be there? They have no time. They have to be at their jobs. So what is your why? It has to be bigger than money. Write that down. Whatever it is tonight, write that down, guys, and circle it. Put it on as a backdrop on your phone. Put it, stamp it, whatever you need to do. Write your why down, guys. There's a learning curve. Think long-term. Listen, you're not going to get wealthy overnight. And if anybody tells you that you can get wealthy on overnight, run from them people. If anybody tells you if you invest money in Doge, you can get wealthy overnight, let me not go there. Anyway, I'm invested too, guys. I'm just telling you. That was a little joke for you crypto folks, but I'm just telling you guys, okay? We know what's going on in the market with the stocks and all of that, but it takes time, okay? It doesn't happen overnight, okay? Be coachable, guys. Be coachable to the person that is mentoring you. And the reason why you want to do that is because if you succeed, they succeed. Does that make sense, everybody? If you succeed, they succeed. So why would they tell you anything different? So you want to be coachable, guys. Be coachable because they've done this already, and you want to have a work ethic. Now, the next thing is I want to tell you guys, and I want you to write this down. Professional sort. Write that down. Professional sort. I'm going to say it again. Professional sort. I don't even want to get into the rest, to be honest with you. That's all I want you to remember. Professional sort. Because see, if you're busy worrying about, well, this person didn't do it, or this person's not going to become my customer, or you're being an amateur. A professional sorts, guys. And guess what? 4th of July is coming up. Don't get mad at them at the barbecue because your family member didn't want to be your customer, right? Matter of fact, here's what I would tell you, and this is part of this ain't even part of the training. I would say serve them a plate. That's what I say. Because you know what? When you make it, and then they come back to you and they tell you, JT, I just wanted to see you because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe I can do it. But now that you did it, I want to be your customer. You know what? Forget being a customer. I want to be a part of this business. See, some of y'all don't understand that it takes longevity to build credibility, and some people are going to watch you. They're going to watch you. So guys, just sort. Listen, it's all about timing. It's never about the talent, guys. I got people on my team that saw me in the beginning and then didn't and waited till 5 years later. Okay. And I didn't get mad at them. I said, it's okay. No problem, because professional sort. Now, if you want to be an RVP, you got to get good at promoting events, guys. And I'm just going to bring these up. You want to get good at promoting events, okay? Like an event tonight. If you're good at promoting events, you will be an RVP. Why? Because they're going to hear training from a Mr. Marshall. They're going to hear training from a Miss Estella. They're going to hear training from a Miss Manny. They're going to hear training from a Miss Charlene. Does that make sense, everybody? They're going to see the testimony of a Miss Melanie. Okay. So if you get people on these calls, guess what? They will see something that you can't do by yourself. If you get people to events, they will see something bigger than themselves. Okay. And then they will learn from other people. So guys, you want to make sure you attend the events. As we have a weekly event, I don't want to get started with that because I'll go on and on. But listen, there is an Emerge event, Cleveland event that is coming up August the 13th. You want to get registered because it will sell out, ladies and gentlemen. And it is coming up very fast. August the 13th, the last event sold out. So you want to go to that event, guys. It's a regional event, Emerge event. And the big event that is coming up after that to end the year is the Elevate event. North America, guys, every single person on this call will be in Fort Lauderdale on September the 30th and October 1st. Guys, write that on your calendar. September 30th, October 1st, Fort Lauderdale. You got to be there, guys. That's where you're going to learn the big training, and that's where you're going to learn how to do this business on a part-time, spare time basis. Guys, I'm here to tell you, you got to promote these events. Listen, we only took about, let me do the math, hour and 10 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes of your week. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an hour of 10 minutes, somebody training your people, your team, and your guest, the professional doing the work for you. So you got to promote events because, again, unless you want to train every single person by yourself, some of y'all already looking nervous, like, what? We got regional director, Mr. Cesar Ricon on the call. Now he's a busy guy. Okay, he's busy. But if I told him, hey, Cesar, you know what? You just got you got 100 people that just got started in your business. I need you to train every single one of them and all one by one based on their schedule. He's shaking it. He's like, oh no, I have no time for that. Bye-bye ACN, I'm done. So guys, you got to promote these events, the national events, the regionals, guys, those are big events. And so without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to get into breakout rooms, and I want you to get with your mentor and number one, learn how to be CQ. If you're not customer qualified, get that out the way tonight. Okay, set a game plan to get that out the way. If you want to get to your next position, executive team leader, regional coordinator, regional director, you want to do that tonight. Okay, and then of course, as always, guys, with that being said, I want you to make sure that you register for the next event and get more people on this call next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So guys, I appreciate all of you. I thank you for your time. It's been an amazing night of training. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hyped up. I'm ready. 4th of July is going to be a financial independence going on. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, have a good night, everybody. Everybody jump into your breakout rooms, and I'll see you in just a second. Have a good night, everybody. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hey, Miss Tracy, you there?
You don't see me?
Yeah, I can't see you, but you there?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, but I got I'm sitting up in the dark because I'm trying to stay cool. But this electric bill is so high, so I definitely gonna have to be my own customer. So that's a no-brainer right there. No brainer. And I'm not gonna disclose you how much this bill is. It's a 2-month bill.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
It's summertime.
Oh my Lord.
So I'm gonna have to break that down. I can't get them both at the same time, but I'm surprised because this has been the highest ever been in quite some time. I think I'm not on contract. Maybe that could be
Well,
why they
that,
charging me too. I
yeah,
don't know.
that's
Yeah,
probably
I don't
another
know.
reason. Yeah, that's probably another reason. Yeah, yeah, essentially not.
Yeah, but I'm finna tell you, 700 mark.
Oh,
Did you hear what I said?
don't say that again. Don't say that again.
What I said?
You said
You
700.
got the number? I
You
told
said-
you I'm a numbers girl.
You
Did you
said
hear that?
I heard it. 700 mark.
765.
Oh
Two
no.
bills.
Uh.
No. It ain't going down like that.
Don't say that. Oh,
And you know I can make some money off I
oh,
can make some money off my own account.
oh my gosh. Wow. Oh. Now that's crazy. Oh my goodness.
I know. But I'm normally like like 150, but you know, I'm running this AC over here. It's hot. I mean, you know, the temperature, I don't know. But I'm at that point to whereas before I even got with the ACN, I was gonna think about getting out of Zoom Energy. But like I say, it's being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you can change all that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, that's high. So
Okay, but don't worry about that. I'm working a plan on it. That's and not only with that, now
mhm.
you add on to the telephone. That's 3 something.
Oh my Lord.
That's $1,000 right there.
Right there, right there. Ugh.
Because I got 4. Remember, I tell you I have 4 lines.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 things.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. And then, but you said maybe you was gonna drop one from the trainer if he don't get his act.
Yeah, I'm trying to help out somebody, but he better
Right.
go and get on his own wagon and pay for his own bill.
That's okay.
I'm
We can
helping
sign him
out,
up.
you know, like you say,
We'll sign him up under your store.
nah, well, he a whole different bandwagon. I got to let that go because that's like
Yeah.
criminality. I can't. No, I done enough
Mhm.
what I could for him. He needs to find his own self,
Yeah.
and he's about your age.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's so much you can do for a person, and
Yeah,
if
he
they
gonna-
don't get their life together and they made money and they lost, that's on them. I done my part.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
But anyway, do you need to see me, or
no,
are you
no,
cool with me with this
no,
black screen?
no, I'm cool. You can go ahead. I just wanted to connect with you afterwards. I'm gonna jump in another room and I gotta help another folks, but I just appreciate you jumping on and being with us.
Yeah,
tonight.
but I already know kind of
Mhm.
like my assignments because I already have the contacts and I just have to put
Yeah.
that together. So I kind of remember the setup. It's a numbers game and how many services I need to do,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, whatever, and
Yeah.
get that all connected. So I just need a game plan with that. So
Yeah.
give me a little time to work that up
Yes,
and
ma'am.
we can go from there.
Okay. Okay.
We can go
Sounds
from
good.
there. As
I know you were saying so. You
a matter
said-
of fact,
oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying.
Okay, so as a matter of fact,
Yeah. Go ahead.
okay, as a matter of fact, I'm just letting you know, I know I must be doing something good because I've already hit 3 hits and 3 jobs in 2 days. I
Wow.
got them.
Wow. Wow.
So I know whatever I'm saying is melting right on the other side. So I know I have already graduated. I'm just perfect, the right red apple, ready to go.
Right. That you sure is.
In anything I do. Okay? So
Yeah.
everything I touch is gold.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The fairy godmother. Come
Okay,
on.
so I'm gonna be out there in that, I'm gonna be out in that field where I'm meeting people so constantly. And then I just understood the healthcare thing. So like you say, you can take two of the services
Yeah.
and and work and perfect those two. And then
Yeah.
you can move outside of that. So from what I can see, probably that healthcare
Mhm.
and probably the electricity.
Yes, ma'am.
Because electricity is one of the highest bills of
Yeah,
all the utilities.
it sure is.
So, and I was in my background is utility and water. So I'm good
Mhm.
on the electricity part and
Mhm.
how to read a bill, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I think those two would be mine.
Yep. 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 Okay.
So let me work out my plan.
Okay.
And then I know I need to get the information once I change
Yeah. Yeah.
my light bill number. And then remember, once I make my payment of the $199, but I can't do anything because I don't have my card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
card was compromised. So
Yeah.
it probably is not gonna come through until like a week.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in the interim of me getting the card, then let me just make my strategy plans on what things that I want to do and lay out my game plan with you on how I want to connect and
Mm-hmm.
get new members. But
Okay.
I listened to the whole setup here.
Yes,
and what I got from this, is on the Zoom meetings, is that more of your more of your events? Is the
Yes.
Zoom meetings
Yeah.
that you get the people on the Zoom
Yeah. Yeah.
and making the connection with you?
Yeah. So the Zoom.
And I heard what the gentleman said.
Yeah. Yeah. So like
So I
say
heard
like.
what the guy.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, for example, so if I told you Javia, which the girl that works with me, I want to invite her on to the Zoom. So once I do 2 or 3 of them, I duplicate the process. But I'm already good in connecting with people to make them do things, and they will do it. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I don't have to twist their hand and say do this because I'll show them the value.
Right.
I'm a promoter.
Right. Right. So what? So that's all we would do is just you would tell me what the day and the time, and then we would invite them on. This is just more of the weekly everybody get together, and and that type of
Okay.
deal. But like our events, like remember how we was talking about the Saturday training when people would go to the event. This is more of like that, the weekly get together meetup on Zoom. Okay. So.
Oh, okay. So that's what I would.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all do the weekly events, now I'm just gonna give you an example. I might be at work because I may be working on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
So if that's on the Saturday, you understand? Because I just got committed to being a event specialist for Walmart. I got the job, but I'm just gonna work in 2 or 3 days, something like that. I don't know. But if it doesn't work out, I know I still have this to fall back on. You got it?
Right.
I'm just juggling right now.
Yeah.
Just finding my way of what makes me happy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.